Communication technology is very important in this world and we use it every day. Communication technology is one technology to receive, send and process the message or information. Today, the communication technology has advanced faster and convenient than the old communication technology. For example, drum and smoke signals are ways to communicate in the old days. But now, we must have the internet only to communicate with others. And there are many types of communication technology such as television, radio, internet and many others. Besides that, the students' performance are very important because from there, we know how the students are look like. For example, if a student have a bad performance, we must find the solutions to help the students to get the good performance. As we all know that the communication technology is used by all people, no matter our age. So, the primary students also use the communication technology every day. And we can see clearly that the communication technology is increase its uses. Because of that, it increase also our worries to primary students. So we must know about the positive impact and negative impact when we are using the communication technology. Also, we must know about the solution to use the communication technology.
There are many positive impacts of communication technology on primary school students' performance. First, the communication technology helps the students to improve their communication and intellectual skills. Because of the connection students have with the computer, their knowledge on ICT has increased, which helps the instructor to apply new practical strategies or subject-specific teaching and learning activities. Second, communication technology helps students on doing their homework. Students will refer to the internet for helping them settle their homework and search for some information for their revision. Third, students can still learn by joining online tuition. For example, MC Plus, one of the popular online tuition that helps students by making their classes ODL during pandemic. Many students had improved their result after joining the tuition. It is also give motivation to study at home that time.
I'd like to share with you about the negative impacts of communication technology on primary school students' performance. In the new era, where traditional student learning has adapted to the new digital environment, e-learning is the use of information and communications technology for learning at home has found a prominent role in modern education systems. Online platforms become a new alternative for most schools with good internet access to conduct online learning. However, communication technology has serious negative impacts on students' performance. Firstly, the students feel lazy to attend the class if they can easily get the study material from electronic devices because all facilities education is just placed on the devices or the web given by the teachers. It will change their behavior to become more irresponsible. Through this type of behavior, the reliability of the student will be affected. By then, the students will access the internet for other things. For example, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and others. Then, the students who always play computer games and use instant messaging will choose online communication rather than having real-life conversations with the teachers. It created several problems for the students. Also, the communication skill of students may drop down because of the lack of any physical distractors. The student doesn't need to look at their teacher and the teacher also cannot show his or her appearance because the dialogue is purely focused on ideas and information. Besides, the parents' abilities differ in providing their children with supporting facilities because in this COVID-19 situation, most of the parents lost their job. Some of them got salary reduction to support the continuation of the institution or company for which they work. Students do not even have the proper equipment to attend classes. They also even do not have electronic devices such as computers, smartphones, and laptops to condition makes them hard to attend classes and enjoy the learning system. Meanwhile, there is a demand for the fulfillment of educational services for students as mandated in the Constitution. The government had to be recommended to parents whose responsibility must provide the equipment and the education for their children for a comfortable environment to study.
The solution of communication technology on primary school students' performance. First, the solution is school will motivate teachers how to engage students to learn online class. It is because students feel lazy to attend the class. The teacher will use the video, television that apply the technology of colorful image, animation, sound that will increase the interest and tendency of students to further delve into the world of ICT. Second, parents should be emphasized in limiting the use of smartphone for children. Parents should allow their children to use phone for a certain time only. For example, only used for learning and finding information. This is because children often play games and are busy chatting with their friends through social media or by internet. Third, providing study facility such as free smartphone or telephone to students who cannot access in classes. Telecommunication company Yes has donated smartphone for free. They have just launched two packages, namely Yes Caring Learning from Individual Home and Yes Caring Network Learning from Individual Home, to help especially the B14 community. Both plans provide phone, data and free educational content. Learn from home for a year without any deposit, contract and payment charge.
In conclusion, the communication technology help people in this era of technology and help people to improve their life. But the communication technologies can be good or bad to our life, include the primary students. This is because the primary students do not really know about the sequences of the communication technologies. Because of that, we must tell them the communication technologies have the positive and negative impact in our life. Besides that, the parents must keep an eye to their children when they are using the communication technologies. Next, we must teach them how to use the communication technology smartly and do not use it very much.